Today we'll talk money. I know some people get very uncomfortable talking about money, but I feel that I need to be transparent with you guys. I want to give you a glimpse of what it means to be a YouTuber, how much YouTube paid me for the last 3 months. We'll talk about things like, is it worth to be a YouTuber? Can you make a living out of YouTube? And I'm going to answer all of those questions. And if you are new to YouTubing or thinking about starting a YouTube channel, I have a few really good advice for you at the end of this video. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Skylar Ewing. This is Milo. And I started this channel on June 3rd of this year, 2023. So this channel is pretty new, only a few months, but I've been around YouTube for a while now. I have another YouTube channel, Skylar Ewing Photography, and that one I had now for about 2 years. So I know a little bit about YouTube. As I just mentioned, the first video I ever posted on this channel was on June 3rd of this year, 2023. And my channel got monetized on June 22nd, so less than 3 weeks to get monetized. Now that is really quick to get monetized. Usually people on average, it takes them about a year. My photography channel, I believe it took me about 3.5 months to get monetized. So this time around, I did it way quicker. And I believe that's because I already understood how YouTube works. I already knew kind of a lot of things that I didn't know when I first started 2 years ago. Now, when we're talking about YouTube revenue, we're usually talking about ad revenue. We're talking about affiliate programs, and we're talking merch. Now, merch could be t-shirts and whatever with your logo of your brand, or it could be a website that you're selling things that you're making. It could be an Etsy shop that you're directing your followers to. And I don't do any of those. That is something that I'm planning for 2024. And the reason I don't do that is because I'm not that great at woodworking, and I've never had the guts to put something out there to sell. I would feel terrible if I would sell something or put something for sale and nobody would buy it, or even worse, if somebody would buy it and return it because, they think it's not good quality or I didn't do a good job. So that's something I have to get over in my head, and I have to put myself out there, and that's one of my goals for 2024. And it's, something I need to work through. So I don't do any of that stuff, but that is a big income for YouTuber. The other income for YouTuber, as I mentioned before, it's ad revenue. Now, this is the money that YouTube pays you. And out of these 3 streams of income, ad revenue is the smallest one. So when you see people showing how much money they make on YouTube, just so you know, that is the smallest number that they make out of all these other incomes that comes with YouTubing. And I'm gonna share I have my computer here. I'm gonna share my screen and show you all my numbers and how much I made on ad revenue and all that. But before I'll show you that, I wanna talk about the other stream of income as a YouTuber, and that is affiliate programs. And this, you guys, it's the biggest out of all. And if you're not familiar with affiliate programs, I am going to explain to you how this works. Now, the way an affiliate program works is when you're using a product and you love it and you want to share it with your audience, you put it in the description below, and then your audience will go and click on that link, and with no extra cost to them, when they purchase something from that link, you are getting a percentage. This percentage varied from company to company. There are companies that will give you between 6 to 10%, that's kind of an average. And then there are companies like Amazon, which will give you 3 to 4%, and that is a lot lower, but Amazons are winning in a different way, and I'm gonna explain that in a second. Now, another way of making income, which I forgot to mention, is sponsored videos and product placement. Sponsored videos is when you have a company reach out to you and they want you to make a video on using their product or reviewing it, and in exchange for that review, they will pay you money. Now, I don't do sponsored videos. I've done, I think in 2 years, I think I've done 3 of them, and they're all 3 of them, they are photography related, and that's because it was just something where I showed how to use a program, and I was okay with that. I do not want to do something where I recommend something and people pay me to say things, because then I feel like you cannot say the truth. It's kind of, they're paying you to say something. You have to say what they want you to say to make a good review. And I try to avoid doing that. Now, product placement is when a company will pay you to place one of their products in your video. You do not have to use that product. So for example, let's say I'm giving a review of this computer, but then I have this chess piece just sitting on my desk. I don't have to mention this chess piece. I don't have to use it. It just sits there in the shot. And that would be a product placement. I'll put that in the shot so you guys can see it. Even though I don't use it and I don't mention it, you see it there, and the company would pay me to place this product into my video. It would not be a lot of money, but it would be something that YouTubers do, and that is a stream of income. Now let's talk about Amazon affiliates. Everybody has an Amazon affiliate, even though it's the smallest percentage out of all the companies I've worked with. And this is why. The way Amazon affiliates work is completely different than all the other affiliates. When I put a link in the description of anything, let's say this chess piece, I put it in the description, and you, the follower, go and click on that link, it doesn't matter if you purchase this or not. You might look at it and be like, well, that's too expensive, or nah, it's not what I was looking for, and just click out of the Amazon and don't think of anything of it. Because you clicked on my link to look at this thing, anything you purchase within 24 hours on Amazon, I would get a percentage of it. That is, unless you clicked on my link from my video, looked at this, and then you scroll through YouTube, watch some other videos, and click on somebody else's link. Now, whatever you purchase in the next 24 hours, they get a percentage of everything you're purchasing. So by clicking on those Amazon links, it doesn't matter if you purchase or not. It just matters that you clicked, and whatever you purchase within 24 hours, that person will get a percentage. And that's where Amazon is winning along all these other affiliate programs. Now, if you're new to YouTubing and you just started and you do not have any companies that reached out to you and they want to work with you and sponsor your videos or have affiliate programs with you, this is why. When a company is looking to work with a YouTuber, they're looking for something named a call to action. And this is referring to how likely are your viewers to click on a link and purchase something. How do they know if they're likely to click on a link and purchase something? Well, they're looking at how many times they click on the like button or they comment. Those people that are clicking on like button and commenting, they're more likely to click on a link and purchase something. If your audience are just watching your videos and not liking or commenting, they're just kind of watching your videos and moving along, those people are less likely to click on a link and purchase something. So that's what the companies are looking for. Now you will notice once you start reaching around 6,000 subscribers, you will get a lot of companies reaching out to you. I think I have emails every single day, sometimes 2 or 3 per day, with companies wanting to work with you. And that is great because that will allow you to be very choosy. This is what I do every morning when I drink my coffee. I go through all my emails, I see what requests I have, and then I research them, I looked into them, I see which one is worth it, which one I wanna, put my time into it and effort into it, what will bring value to my channel. So I would never recommend something that I do not believe in or that I do not like or use myself. And this is important because as a new YouTuber, you might be very tempted to just do all the reviews and, recommend everything, but you have to be choosy because let's say you as a follower believe what I say and I recommend something and you purchase it and it's not good. And then I recommend something else and you purchase it and it's not good. Then you are very likely to never click on a link or something that I share with you because you would not trust me. So you have to earn your viewers' trust and you have to put things out there that you truly believe in and they're good. And that way, when you recommend something, they can take your word for it and they're more likely to keep purchasing things that you are recommending. Now, enough chit chat. I feel so weird. I'm just sitting here on this couch talking. So let's go to the computer and look a little bit on the analytics of a YouTube channel. All right, well, here is my computer. We are looking at my channel. I am going to start recording my screen, and it is recording. Great. This is what my YouTube channel looks like. Like I said, my first video that I've ever posted was in the beginning of June. And so far I have, let's see, 50 videos. So I've done 50 videos in a very, very short time. That was a lot of work and a lot of hours put into it. Let's see if it was worth it. Now, before I show you my revenue from the YouTube ads, I want you to understand I'm not showing you this to brag. As you will see, it's nothing to brag about. I didn't make that much money. I just wanted to be transparent and kind of show you, you know, what it is like to be a YouTuber. So 50 videos, and I am going to go into my YouTube studio. And you see right now we are at 8,765 subscribers. Thank you so much, every single one of you guys. And then when I go to my channel analytics, here you'll see my stats for this month. And let's see. The one thing you have to look at when you look at your analytics on YouTube is RPM. RPM, to me, it's the most important data that you can find on your channel. And that is revenue per mil. That is how much YouTube pays you per 1,000 views. Now, do not confuse it with CPM. CPM is how much the advertisers pay per 1,000 views, and RPM is how much you get paid. So that's the number you should care about. And when you start a YouTube channel, your RPM is going to be very, very low. And then the more you have your channel and YouTube knows what you're about, the more RPM is going to go higher. So if I go over here, for example, and we'll go for July, let's say, and then I'll go to see more, and for my secondary analytic, I will choose RPM. Then you will see that the average RPM for me for the month of July was 291, which is very, very, very low. As a reference, my photography channel, I had it now for almost 2 years, and my average RPM is around $8 to $15. So 291, it is very, very little, but that was my first month of being monetized, so 291 it is. Then if I move to August, you see it's going up a little bit, so now we are at 447. And you know, these numbers, just so you know, like they bounce up. Like if you look here, some videos have 690 RPM, some have 2 something, some is like 10 cents, some is 350. And the same video today, they will have 1 RPM, tomorrow they will have a different RPM. RPM changes every single day on every single video. So they don't stay the same. But the average for August was 447, and then average in September, it went up a little bit more, so it went to 567. So every month RPM is going up because YouTube will understand more what this channel is about, and you know, things are going better the longer you are on YouTube. Let's go to the revenue. And under revenue, if we go over here, how much I earn for June, as you can see, I made $214. But if you remember, I said I got monetized on June 22nd, so I only had about a week of monetization for June, and that I made $214. For July, did a lot better. I earned $715. And then for August, we made $939.95. For September, we are only at $309. And that is because I know what that is, why that is, and I'm okay with it. I will explain to you in a second. So September, we're not doing so great so far. Even though our RPM is going higher, the problem is our views went a lot lower. If I go to, let's see, to the overview, and I'm looking for July, You see, in July, we had a huge number of views for July. We had 245,000 of views. And then in August, we had 210,000 views, where in September so far, we're only at 57,000 views. And that is because I made a whole bunch of laser videos, and most of my subscribers, they are not laser people. So every time I posted the laser video, I've seen people unsubscribing, and that is okay. Every time you add some new niche to your niche, you will have people unsubscribing, but then you will also get some new subscribers, and in the end, with time, they will all be balanced, as long as you make sure you mix your videos and you don't just post laser videos and you don't just post woodworking. You have to balance them, and it will all work out in the end. That's been my experience with my photography channel. So those are my revenues for the 3 months that I got paid so far. Now, as I mentioned before, ad revenue, it's the smallest out of the numbers. I think the affiliates, it's the biggest number people get from YouTube. I'm not sure I can disclose how much I made from affiliates, so I'm not gonna say it, but I do want to be transparent with you guys. And all of this would have not been possible without you. So I thank to each one of you guys for helping out this channel. Now, the best advice I can give you if you are a new YouTuber is to make the videos you want to make. And what I mean by that is, let's say you like to make coasters and you go look on YouTube and there are a million videos on how to make coasters. That might discourage you and make you not want to film a video on how to make coasters. Well, guess what? Guess what? Those people are not Skylar. They're not Skylar making coasters. You have your own spin on it. Your video, it will be different than other million videos. And put your own personality into it. Do what you love to do. Don't think of what other people want to see. Just do what you love, and you will succeed into this crazy world of YouTubing. Another word of advice for new YouTuber is engage with your viewers. Answer to the comments, read the comments. I read my comments every single day. I try to respond as many as I can. And most importantly, do not let the rude comments bother you. When I first started my YouTube channel, my photography YouTube channel, I wasn't sure if I wanted to leave the comments on or completely turn them off. And I told myself, if I will get rude comments and I will get my feelings hurt, then I will turn them off. Now, luckily, for the first 6 months or so, I have not got one single comment that was rude. So that was very encouraging, and it made me very comfortable with leaving the comments on. Then, of course, you will get the here and there comments that are less pleasing. But you know what? You have to grow a tough skin. You can't please everyone. It doesn't matter what you do. You just absolutely cannot please everyone on YouTube. Some people might like your hair up, some might like it down, some might not like your accent, some might not like your t-shirt or your sweatshirt, or there's always gonna be people that are gonna not like something, and you cannot please everyone. Just be yourself, be authentic. Do not let the comments change who you are, and just be yourself. That's all I have for you. Now, this was just a peek of what it means to be a YouTuber, and I hope this was helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Skylar Ewing, and I'll see you in my next video.